I'm Richard Arfsten. I'm a sculptor, and one of the things I do is I make metal flowers. For 50 years I painted barns as my daytime job, and I had all these barrels left over from painting barns. These are flowers made from paint barrels. I sell flowers on the internet. I sell them through Etsy, through a shop called Bloom Again Metal Art. And I make flowers from 2 inches to 6 feet wide and up to 23 feet tall. I think there's a couple of those. There they are. Those are 6 feet wide and they're 23 feet tall. And the giant flowers go mostly to commercial enterprises as elaborate signages. They turn into landmarks for people. So they attract a lot of interest, and people don't forget where they saw them. All you got to do is mention, you remember the giant flowers? Oh yeah, yeah. The beautiful part about the internet is now our market has expanded. We've got flowers in every state of the union and foreign countries. You know, that's a whole lot better than going to art fairs, I can tell you that. Sometimes I put flowers into grill work for fences or gates. And now these little ones you see here, the ones that are more manly, we're trying to market those to women to give to their husbands or significant others for their man caves when they got everything and they don't know what to give them, you know. Anyways, I don't seem to get tired of making flowers, you know. So you cannot find 2 flowers I've ever made out of the thousands and thousands of flowers that I've made over my lifetime that are ever the same, you know. And so anyways, it's part of my personality. Anyhow, I also do all kinds of other things. You're going to see in a little bit here animals, you know, but I get bored very easy, so I have to keep switching things around. I also make scrolls, you know. I don't know, I have to keep moving. My grandmother used to tell me when I was a little kid, Richard, sit down, you got ants in your pants, you know. So anyway, so that's my personality. In the beginning when I started making these about 30 years ago, all we ever did was put them on a stem and people put them in their garden. But now at least half of the flowers go for wall decoration. I have a hook on the back of the flowers that so you can use it to hang on the wall in the wintertime and then put it in the garden in the summer. Some people actually put them in the garden in the winter for color. You know, I have one guy that's a landscaper. He used to buy them by the dozen and put them in his clients' shrubs so that they had some kind of color over the winter. You know, nice part about these things is you don't have to water them, and there's no shock from transplanting. You know, so anyways. They're fun, and they make people smile most of the time. You know. When I was a kid, Flash Gordon was my hero, and I used to have drawings of his rocket ships all over my bedroom walls, and we would go on imaginary trips at night, Dreamtime adventures, and meet all kinds of interesting people and interesting animals. A lot of that must have planted itself in my brain someplace. I sometimes invent animals from other planets. And people ask me, well, where did you get that idea? Oh, I told them, I says, I'm not smart enough to figure that out. I says, we go on the trip, Flash Gordon and I, at night, you know, and I plunder the same way the English did with the Egyptians. We plunder ancient societies where the planets are dead, and I bring all these things home, you know. So you'll see some things coming up here that are otherworldly. You know, they're animals of some sort, you know. But there's little stories behind everything. I just cannot do the same thing over and over again. This is Dino the dinosaur, and this one here is Dudley the dragon, and this other one here is I call it the backseat driver. Mama Dragon has got him on his back. He doesn't feel like walking. And this one here is kind of a woolly mastodon, and he doesn't see very well. He's blind, and this other guy is telling him where to go to avoid the holes. And this is a brown seal. And this is a polychrome seal. You know. Anyways, they're fun. This is a blue dog bringing home the bacon. And this is a celestial orange duck. And here we have the counterpart. This is a celestial hunting dog, a duck hunting dog, looking for orange ducks. And here we have a couple of black bears having a standoff. And this is a kind of a normal crocodile. And this is escargot. And then we got coming up, we got Pink Floyd the fish. There he is. And then these are two Siamese fighting fish from another planet, of course. And then this is a swordfish from another planet. And here is a thin bone bonefish from another planet. And this is a stingray from another planet. And here we have the duck, the omnipotent duck. He lives in a tower on another planet, but he's got a cousin here on this planet. Anyways, quack, quack, tweet, tweet. Lie, 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 lie. Me, 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 me. That's his song. And this is a stealthy tiger from another planet. And here we have an eagle. He's just jumped out of the nest. Can you imagine jumping off the top of a building, not knowing whether you could fly or not? That's it. This one here is a blue rooster. And here we have a raven from another planet. This one here is a golden eagle I made for the University of Minnesota. This is the maquette for it that I showed them that I would build. And this is me building it. You get some idea of what the scale is. It was 21 feet tall. And I made a lot of these guys. And here we have a black dragon from another planet. And this is what mosquitoes look like out in space. Kind of mechanical. And this is my flying pig that ain't done yet. And here we have some fish. They're really big, about 21 feet. They're jumping out of the ground. They're laying on their side now. They ain't done yet. This is a cockroach. It's about 2 feet long, and it's eating my ceiling. Actually, I had a parrot that ate the ceiling, and rather than fix the ceiling, I made my cockroach to look like it was eating the ceiling. I make lots of different kinds of things. So if you have any interest in seeing some other stuff and finding about pricing and other details and other little stories, if you go to Saatchi up above here, I got a lot of stuff up there, flat art too. So thanks a lot. Have a good day and a better tomorrow. Appreciate you watching.